Welcome. It's the Matic. It's the illest blood in the land. Welcome back, Legends community. It's Matic 365, or you can call me Matic. The choice is yours. Today, I'm back with my new series on my channel dealing with TV series that got canceled. That's not the name of it, but it's just gonna call a TV series that got canceled. So today's show that we're going to be talking about today, guys, I hope you guys are ready to talk about it with me as well. And also, at the end, I have some questions about it. So let's get into it. Black Lightning, one of the shows that came out back in January 2018, ended in May 2021, and it actually had 4 seasons, a total of 58 episodes. So the first season, when it actually came out on CW, in the era of DC shows on CW, it was highly successful. Right off the bat, it was knocking The Flash away, because remember, The Flash was the #1 show, and also Arrow during those times were at some point the top DC shows on the CW network. And it's impressive because, like I said before, it does tend to take a page from Static Shock. It's political. It's also about racial issues. It's a family drama. It's got some sci-fi, action, those genres included in it. And the first season was a solid success when it came to it. It had a nice amount of viewers going back to watch season 1 of Black Lightning. And even the actors, really good actors that were actually casted for the show. You know what I'm saying? So that was something that was a knockout at the time for CW when it came to a top show, because it knocked some of the other shows out the box being a #1 show. And then later on that year, in 2018, we get season 2 later on that year. And again, it was another solid show for season 2. It was highly popular, just like season 1. And you got to be honest, when I think about it now, a lot of us probably didn't know. Remember season 2 introduced Bang Babies, guys? Well, let me just let it be known. Originally, for Black Lightning season 2, they originally wanted to introduce Static Shock, also known as Virgil Hawkins. But unfortunately, they could not get Static Shock to be a part of the show, because you have to remember Milestone has full control of Static Shock. And also, this is a partnership with the bigger entity DC, and they weren't able to get Static Shock a part of season 2. I think that would have been interesting to see Static Shock included in it as well. He would have been the youngest daughter's love interest instead of Khalil Painkiller. I think that was the direction of the show they were going into, to be honest with you guys. But it seems like things changed for TV shows. And I honestly thought it would have been a cool addition. I was like, you know what? Seeing Virgil, you know what I'm saying, in this show, I don't know who would have played him at the time. I'm going to be honest with y'all. I really don't know. But season 2 had another successful, strong start. It was also a top show at the time from CW when it came down to it. Now, let's get into season 3, because season 3 is when things start to change for the worse. All right. With season 3 coming out, it was still successful. Don't get me wrong. But I felt like with season 3, it just was doing a bit too much for me. Like the inconsistencies when it came to the show start to show, and it didn't really help the show. And I felt like some of the stuff, I was like, yo, are y'all going to add more to the story? What are y'all going to do to this character, da. And it starts to not really do well. But this is not the only problem, because this is actually going to continue on when it comes out again in 2021 for Black Lightning. So season 4 comes out, and season 4 is when things just go from semi-bad to bad. And the problem with season 4, I felt like it seems like they were rushing to get this show out. All right, I'm not going to lie to you guys. I'm like, this season 4 ain't hitting. And that's kind of sad because I actually enjoyed Black Lightning as a black superhero TV series that was a live adoption on CW. Now, the thing is, with it being rushed, I felt like some of the storylines did not connect well. It seemed like to me, China McClain, you know, she was in the show. They got another actress to play her character, and some fans did not like the idea of it
from the
because
show when
we're
it came
used to
to
seeing
season
China
4.
McClain playing her character. And then on top of that, the last thing is when they tried to renew the show, Black Lightning, for a season 5, the only reason why CW did not renew this show, and it makes a lot of sense because TV shows cost money, actors cost money, production costs money, things cost money. It's because of the low viewership. That was the lowest viewership that they had for Black Lightning season 4. Whew. That's unfortunate. That is unfortunate. I think they just try to do too much with season 3 and 4. We started to see it more in season 4 doing that, and it didn't really help the success going forward to renew it for season 5. Now, the craziest thing is that they almost did something with another character from Black Lightning. CW said, look, let's do a spinoff series. And honestly, I thought the spinoff series was a solid idea. It was a character that I knew somewhat about, but not enough about. And, you know, because like I said, I don't read the comics as much, but there are some comics that I do read. And it was going to be based on Khalil's character, also known as Painkiller. And I was like, ooh, Birdman hand rub, you know? I was like, this is something that could be potentially good. It's a spinoff, so that means that it would actually take place after season 4 of Black Lightning and dealing with Khalil's character, because the way they had actually written out Khalil's character in Black Lightning season 4, we started to see Khalil kind of do his own thing, and this was the introduction to him having his own spin-off series. So then what happens is, unfortunately, CW decides to cancel Khalil's TV show. Now, let's get into the comments, guys. So, what was your favorite Black Lightning season when it came down to it? And my next question for you guys is, did you know that CW wanted to do a spin-off series with another character from Black Lightning? It's the hardest working blood on YouTube, guys. Thank you so much for commenting, liking, subscribing, also sharing. And I'm out.